I'm your host, Gaurav Vangaal, and today we are joined by Claire Fang from China. Let me introduce Claire for you. Claire is our expert on the Chinese market from the showroom team. The team which strategically analyzes the portfolio for the car makers and also monitors them closely for their futuristic movements or the expansions. Today, Claire will share the first-hand experience because she visited the Beijing Auto Show and also help us understand the expansion strategies of the Chinese car makers. Hi, Claire. Welcome to the show.
Hi, Rob. Thank you for the introduction. I'm very glad to join the podcast today.
So, Claire, let's begin. We understand that you visited the Beijing Auto Show from S&P Global Mobility. So, what you have seen there? Do we see any trends coming out of the Chinese market now for the future, or do you see any Chinese OEMs are investing further into the new futuristic technologies at the show? Any new thing which we have seen during the auto show?
Yes, certainly. Well, at the Beijing Auto Show, we witnessed the introduction of new car models and the unveiling of strategy plans by OEMs for, say, short to mid-term. In this context, our focus will be on three distinct trends that set this year's Beijing Auto Show apart from previous editions. So the first one notable trend is the diverse range of off-road models showcased at Beijing Auto Show. Last year, we see a range of MPVs, while this year's exhibition featured a wide array of off-road vehicles, including off-road SUVs as well as pickups, like Mercedes G-Class BEV version, iCar X25, 5, D-Pulse 318, etc. Well, looking ahead, we can expect more car brands to introduce off-road models, catering to both rugged off-road and urban off-road SUVs. Right. Yeah. Additionally, the emergence of the personalized model is also anticipated to be a significant driving force in the future automotive industry. So this is the first one. Another significant trend observed at Beijing Auto Show was increased emphasis on technology. Well, this was evident through the presence of companies like CATL, Huawei, and other autonomous driving suppliers who showcased their advancements in the field. The rise of the electric car era not only involved Chinese car brand OEMs, but also Chinese branded suppliers. Unlike previous years, where parts and components factories were less prominent, we can expect this to become more common in the future as electrification and intelligence continue to evolve. Meanwhile, manufacturers themselves will prioritize the display of their technological innovations. Well, lastly, it is worth noting that there were fewer debut models at the Beijing Auto Show compared to previous years. And more car companies choose to unveil their new vehicles on big days. For instance, Mi Auto had already released the SU7, their first model, prior to the auto show, which garnered positive results by allowing attendees to experience the vehicles firsthand during the show. It is evident that there's significant international interest in the models and developments of major car companies, particularly domestic brands at the auto show. As a result, we anticipate that in the future, auto show will have a reduced role in promoting to domestic consumers and instead focus more on showcasing the global stature of China's automotive industry and fostering collaboration between suppliers and automakers. The promotion of new cars will shift its emphasis toward regular launches rather than relying solely on auto.
Okay. So interesting trend. One is yours mentioning that one is off-road models
Yeah.
which are coming into the play. The second, the suppliers are getting more activated towards electrification, and I think third is that the Chinese car makers going out global now. So let's begin going deeper here, OEM wise. If you can talk about something on the some of the specific OEMs. Let's begin with the BYD, because I think BYD is the biggest one in the electrification side. Do they show any new technology during the Beijing Auto Show?
Well, BYD has developed a notable technology feature known as their plug-in driving system, referred to as DM. So, as a part of their dual energy strategy, BYD aims to achieve a balanced ratio of 50 versus 50% between BEV and PHEV in the midterm. So, in the process of electrification, BYD is utilizing PHEV as a transition models while they continuously invest in improving their efficiency and range. So the outcome is the fifth generation of the DMI system um, uh, has come or announced in this Beijing Auto Show. And the first model to incorporate with the system is will be the Qing L and the CO06. Well, it is announced that they will improve largely the range of these models.
Okay, okay. And another thing, that because BYD, we believe that they're also strategizing their global expansion strategy. So what's the next step here?
Uh, well, the BYD passenger vehicle enters the EU market in 2021. So we anticipate that the company will take further steps in these coming years, considering EU's active pursuit of electrification. While the initial models were priced relatively high, BYD expect to introduce more cost-effective options in the future to
Mhm.
capture a larger market share. So, as the demand for electric vehicles continue to grow in EU, BYD is likely to expand its presence and offerings to meet the evolving needs of consumers.
Okay, okay. So let's talk about Neo now.
Mhm.
We understand that they have launched several brands. What are they, and what are the brand positioning and strategy from Neo?
Yeah. So following their first, we all know that their first brand is the premium positioned Neo own brand. Well, after that, the group has planned to introduce Onvo as their offering for the volume market. And also, there's an internal code brand called Firefly. This brand is to catering the entry level market segment. Thereby, they're covering a wide range of consumers. So, lately announced brand Onvo, it also distinguished themselves with battery swapping technology and is specifically designed for family consumers. The expected price range for Onvo model is between 150K RMB to 300K RMB.
Okay. Okay. So the is there any plan from Neo to enter a global market, or what is their overall global expansion strategy?
Well, in our perspective, for them to achieve economy of scale and maximize resources utilization, it is anticipated that all the brands have planned to expand to global market after Neo, they're like the first premium brand. However, the pace of expansion may not be rapid due to the financial considerations. Security partnership and additionally financial report will require time and efforts as well. Financial resources are crucial for such endeavors. So therefore, while the brands have intention to all have intentions to go global, the process may take some time to materialize.
Okay, okay. One of the similar brand which we heard is Chery. Chery is one of the first Chinese OEM which is building a local plant in Europe, I believe. However, we are not quite familiar with this brand. Could you please introduce this brand for our audience?
No problem, Gaurav. Well, Chery is a Chinese government-owned company, and it was established in 100 in 1000 1997. and is headquartered in Anhui province. While Chery Group has four main volume brands, was Chery, Jetto, Exceed, and iCar. So currently, the legacy Chery brand is mainly focused on the overseas market, while Exceed and Jetto aim to expand their presence in international markets through the introduction of new electric models. In 2024 April, the OEM announced that its newly acquired a factory in Barcelona, Spain, marking the official landing of Chery's first production base in Europe. As of 2023, approximately half of their total sales were attributed to overseas markets. So we expect that there will be an increasing emphasis on global expansion.
Okay. Okay. Let's move to the tech players now. I think there was a huge interest from the tech players at the Beijing Auto Show. And one of the interest we have seen from the Hawaii. Hawaii is a rather important tech player in Chinese market. We all understand this. But how will they affect auto industry in the future? Any comments on this, Clear?
Yeah, yes, indeed. Well, Huawei draws a lot of attention in automotive industry these days. But Huawei itself positioned themselves as, not an OEM, but as a supplier of comprehensive intelligent vehicle solution. And they collaborate with the various OEM to establish higher position brand. For instance, Huawei has partnered with Cyrus to launch the Idol brand, while they have also collaborated with Chery, which we talked just a question before, for the Lucid brand, and with Bike for the Stellantis brand. These brands are all positioned in the near premium to premium market segment. Currently, Huawei's automotive operations are primarily focused on the mainland China market, with a focus on intelligent cockpit, connectivity, autonomous driving, as well as software. Well, Huawei plans to deepen its cooperation with partners to enhance product quality. Well, if we're looking ahead, we anticipate that Huawei will not only collaborate with local OEMs, but also expand its partnership to include global legacy OEMs as well. However, in the mid to short term, Huawei is expected to maintain its presence in the mainland China market.
Oh, wonderful, Claire. I think there's a time here. We sincerely appreciate your time and willingness to share your valuable insights and thoughts on the Chinese car makers. I can seriously gauge that there is a good, tremendous enthusiasm at the Chinese auto market or Chinese auto players to go out to the world and start selling their vehicles and the technologies to the world. Thank you for your valuable contribution here for this podcast show.
Oh, thank you for your question, Graf. And I really eagerly anticipate the opportunity to join you on the podcast in the future.
Thank you very much, everyone listening. Let's meet again in our next episode of Asia Pacific Auto Podcast by S&P Global Mobility. Next time, we will be talking to the Chinese powertrain experts, Tony Wang. Stay tuned for this. Thank you very much.